Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're gathered here for more MyGM goodness. So first and foremost, we're going to have a little bit of change of the schedule moving ahead, before we dive into the recap, of course. But essentially, we'll be shifting more and more towards maybe getting hopefully 2 episodes of MyGM per week. That's the hope anyway. We won't really be doing any more My Faction because, to be honest, I got burned out of that, and this is just entertaining. So as long as we just are going forth and making progress in my GM, then we're going to keep doing it, right? Right. And this will be a little bit more on the pre-recorded side, which is fine because we're starting to enter the end game life stage of 2K23 in terms of its life cycle and stuff like that. So that's just how things are going there. So just giving you a bit of a heads up there. I don't know which days. This should be up on Wednesday, so I know for sure Wednesday I think we'll keep it to for now. And we'll just kind of see what goes from there. I'm still working on the Christina Bennett series behind the scenes too. And hopefully we'll get some new and fresh content for y'all coming up around the corner. Because, I mean, it is December and tis the season for giving, right? Right. Either way around, last episode, we had WrestleMania Backlash before the Backlash. It was pre-WrestleMania Backlash. Pre-WrestleMania Backlash. That's how we worded the video. And we had some exciting matches. Can't really complain about that. And so, since this is the episode before WrestleMania, we're kind of just going to go ahead and simulate a lot of this. And so, if this is a bit of a shorter episode, that's okay. Like, it's gonna take a while for us to get to WrestleMania. It just is. So there's that. For whatever reason, the commissioner goal switched gears. I triple checked everything just to kind of refresh my brain as to what happened in the last episode. Simply because it has been since early November that we recorded anything and or fired up the Xbox and this game. So yeah, it's been a little bit, but that's okay. Either way around, we're back with more good old My GM goodness. I apparently already booked the show ahead of time, so I love that for me. So we're going to go ahead and simulate. I don't know and don't like where anything is going other than we've got rivalries kind of starting, sort of, I think. I feel like we should probably move this match up here. Yeah, let's just do that. There's more of a feud up here anyway, so let's do that then. So let's take a look-see to see if we... Okay, I guess oh, look at me being all smart. I booked everything ahead of time. Look at me. Look at me, people. Alright, let's just go to it. Let's get to... Let's get to an show 21 of 25, or week 21 of 25. Alright, tomorrow Ty Cross versus Indy Hartwell versus Zoe Stark versus Alba Fire. Everybody's feuding with each other, so that's exciting. And Indy Hartwell picks up a huge win, 3 stars, not a bad start. We got Drew and Wade Barrett in a feud. That's up to level 3 now. Oh yeah, we have Christina Bennett interfering once again in a match. And Shayna Baszler picks up a huge win, 2.5 stars, love to see that. Trick has a promo, didn't go anywhere, but that's okay, better to go nowhere than not. We have Wade Barrett versus Edge versus Solo versus Finn. Let's do it. And Edge picks up a huge win. Okay, I guess I was wrong on those Fatal 4-Ways, but that's okay. Everything's fine. 5 popularity for Ronda Rousey's excellent promo. And people, we are finally finishing off this endless feud, or at least seemingly endless feud. Not as endless as the tag team feuds have been, but pretty endless enough. For the Universal title, LA Knight retains the gold. 4 stars. No injuries this week. I love that for. It feels like we've had an injury like in every episode. And I feel like I'm going to jinx it because it's right before Mania. Oh no. Let's see how everybody else did. Okay, well we didn't get penalized for that, so that's great. Okay, no movement on the rivalries. That's fine. Well, I mean, we had a little bit of movement here, and that's okay. If you ask me, Christina Bennett is playing with fire. Not the smartest move to interfere in a match and pick favorites on your own team. What a crazy ride. Almost sad to see the end of the feud between LA Knight and Apollo Crews. Great payoff to an awesome feud. Hell of a show. Ronda Rousey dropped a great promo tonight. I know Sheamus is a fighter. That injury's not going to get in his way. Oh yeah, Sheamus is injured. I'm like, who the heck's injured? Like, half this roster's probably injured. I love watching Shayna Baszler fight, but she's looking tired. Hate to see Apollo Crews lose, but props to LA Knight for a good win. LA Knight's just too good. Nobody's taking away his championship. Feels like Solo Mania at SmackDown right now. Wonder how long that will last. Happy to fight you anytime, Drew. Alright, we got 32,000 fans, and look at us finally making some shred of money, and I love that for us. Alright, how did everybody else do? Okay, WCW, we did better than them. Okay, we did better than Raw by just a little bit. Okay, NXT came up ahead, that's fine, but you know what, we kept up pretty well. Ooh, complete 5 challenges this season. Okay, love that. Fix, match. Vito Star, okay. Look at us. Oh yeah, the Ava render broke. That happened. But look at us crushing it. Maybe not so. Okay, everybody else is struggling monetarily with the budget, so I don't feel as bad now. Alright, week 22! Good to see you didn't screw me on that promise. Keep this up and I'll probably stay at SmackDown. I hope so, Shayna. I hope so. Thanks for showing up and making me look like a joke. You're a real pal. Just like our good pal Logan Paul. I had to. Okay, so ensure that Tiffany Stratton cuts a promo this week. Well, that's fine. We can make that happen. So, let's see here. What do we have? Can we use this? Okay, well, let's use this for Tamara Ty Cross. Beautiful. Alright, so we really don't have much left in terms of, like, these, power cards, which is fine. Everything's fine. We will make this work. Alrighty, so here's the progress that we've made. Complete 5 challenges this season. So we have the self-promo, 3 superstars are very happy, 10 fatal 4-way matches, 8 shows of the call-out promo, book 5 shows of the GM interference. So we did that. We're close to this one, which is kind of nice. It's like 2/3 of the way there. So we've got 2 more Hell in a Cell matches to book, but I also don't want anybody to like get hurt. So maybe that'll be what we do at WrestleMania. I don't know. And then there's just no way that this is gonna happen. Nope, not at all. Alrighty, people. So there's a little bit of a shakeup, if you will, in the mid-card scene. We got Omos for a couple weeks here towards the end of I almost said Universe Mode. Towards the end of MyGM. Because Apollo Crews needed somebody to fight with, and everybody needs a break. Everyone needs a little bit of stamina. So we're continuing this feud up here with Zoe and Alba. Let's see if anything happens here. And Zoe picks up a huge win. That's moving up to level 2. Love to see that. We've got a level 4 feud over there with Wade Barrett and Drew. Love to see that too. Omos and Apollo Crews. Let's see what happens here. Apollo picks up a huge win, trying to get back up on his feet as he gets injured for 2 weeks. Seriously? I got Omos for... Okay. I got Omos for Apollo. Once again, I jinx everything I touch with this game. At least we have a little bit of disposable income to get just random people on our roster for a couple weeks, right? Right. Oh, no. Alright, Tiffany has a promo against Trish, so we're building up that little feud, which is nice to see. And we completed the commissioner goal, I believe. Ronda versus Sammy. Let's see what happens. Ronda picks up a huge win right here. We got a new feud with Ronda and Sammy. Shayna and Dakota continue to build up their feud. So it's like we have things in motion, right? Just not for the main titles, which is kind of entertaining. Oh no, we're done. We're toast. Nice knowing y'all. Let's start over in season 3. Please, get us to season 3. I know we had a poor finale. Oh no, this is not going to end well, people. Oh no, do I want to look? I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Well, that's because they're both heels, and I'm dumb and put that in the main event. That's okay. Hey, we earned a whole bunch of money, though. Look at that. We finally got over $300,000. We tried, people. We tried. Oh, that's okay, though. We didn't lose any people, so not as many gains as WCW. Clearly not as many gains as Monday Night Raw. And definitely not as much as NXT. So we had a bit of a rough week, but that's okay. We're in this together, people. We are in this together. Alrighty. And we're still at the top of the rankings, which is really nice to see. 302,000. Alright, well, Max is slowly starting to creep up there a little bit. Slowly but surely. But it's really neck and neck between, like, Ava and Justine. So that's fun. Week 23! Oh, thanks, Ava. You're so delightful. I'll see to it. Alright. Hey, listen, some of the special matches will cost double this week. I know, Trips. I know. I didn't realize it. Listen, we're trying to get to Season 3. We're all tired. My roster's tired. We're all tired of Season 2. I'm psyched for this PLE. Okay, no worries, Drew. You're going to be on the card so long as you don't get injured. Hey, boss. I've been talking with Omos a lot lately, and he had this great idea that we should team up for a tag match. Hopefully we can get people that aren't going to get injured, LA Knight, because half this roster's about to get injured. Oh, God. Alright, let's see how this works. Well, it said the next few weeks, which means we don't really have to do it. Right? Right. Okay. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, I was about to say, like, okay. Like, why don't you just move the in-progress ones up here above the completed, right? I would think that would make sense. Right, rest your female tag champs this week. That's also making sense. Well, we have a good chunk of change here to kind of play around with towards the end of MyGM, so if we need to get some, like, you know, the enhancement talent to kind of fill in the gaps for a few weeks, we can do it. Oh, God, let's see what we got. Let's see what week 23 has in store for us. We just need to get to WrestleMania. We need to get to the draft. Everything's fine. Alrighty, here we go, people. The opening matchup with Omos and LA Knight versus Finn Balor and Edge. And you'll see some new faces on this screen. Sort of new, I think. Maybe, perhaps, at least for, you know, at least for this season, anyway. Let's go ahead and see what unfolds here. And Finn and Edge win the match. Oh, apparently people are invested. Okay. Wow. Wow, okay. I'm kind of speechless right now. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm not going to lie. Alright, Cody with a self-promo. Of course, got to keep him on the show. We got Chuck McWagon versus Trick Williams with a solo run-in to keep that little feud going. Alrighty, Trick pulls out a huge win. The feud bubbles between Trick and Solo. Someone's going to turn at some point, probably. Tiffany Stratton calls out Trish once again. See, we're kind of seeing the WrestleMania card slowly bubble up, which is nice to see. Damian Priest defeats John Cena. See, we're coming back, people. We're coming back. Level 3 rivalry. Hell in a Cell with Sammy George and Ronda Rousey. Because we can. Priorities. Level 2! Alright, I think this was a good week. I think this was a really good week for us. So let's keep things moving along. Alrighty. Oh, look at that. We actually did really good this week. We did really, really good. See, we got a lot of rivalries kind of bubbling up, which is nice to see. Alright. Who's Chuck? Listen, I don't know. We're just rolling along with these things. Okay, really varied show. Love to see that. Okay, Balor settles the score with LA Knight. Not sure, like, what score we were trying to settle here, but we're gonna go with it. Alright, we got 34,000 fans for WCW, so we're at least keeping up. Monday Night Raw, I don't know what Max is doing over there, but at least we're keeping up with the fans, which is nice to see. Oh, once again, we have the smallest budget, but we've got the biggest fan base, which I feel like, you know, that definitely adds up, because we give the people what they want, like a random Hell in a Cell match for absolutely no reason on free television. Week 24, Montreal. Hey, my contract at SmackDown is up at the end of the week. Alright, that's fine, 15K. Hey, my contract is up at the end of the week. Alright, let's do it. Hey there again, Bennett. I've been watching the progress of SmackDown this season. Alright, Justine, Janine. Listen. Cool it, Justine. Cool it. We're giving people Hell in a Cell matches on a free television show for no reason. I mean, why wouldn't you want to show up to watch Friday Night SmackDown? I told you Omos and I really hit it off as a team last week. Thanks for pairing us up. We're looking forward to the next tag match. The crowd still loved us even though we didn't get the win. Omos and I can definitely shake up the tag team division, which is practically non-existent. Listen, everyone's getting injured on this show. Like, I can't help it. And the fans can't wait to see you at our next tag. They can't wait to see your next tag team match. And you impressed me earlier when you looked out for my needs. Glad you're giving me the kind of respect well, yeah, you're the champion. Of course I gotta keep my champion content, right? I've been putting in a lot of work, and I think I've earned a shot at the women's title. How about it? Alright, within 3 weeks. Not like we gotta actually keep that promise, but shh. 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 We might watch a match in this week. We'll see. We shall see. I know we watch more matches, but I'm very determined also to get this one. I'm not going to apologize. Not at all. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and book this show, and then we'll be back, and if there's anything that sticks out for us to watch, we'll watch it. Friends, I've got to see what this tag team looks like for myself. We've got Finn Balor and Edge. And we got LA Knight and Omos. I don't know how any of this works, and I want to see how all this works. And yeah, this is a messy card before WrestleMania, but that's okay. We're here to watch what happens. We're here to watch the stories that are unfolding before our very own eyes. So we're going to go ahead and watch this Tornado Tag Team match between Finn Balor, Edge, LA Knight and Omos, because we need to see what this tag team of LA Knight and Omos looks like. Again, it's MyGM. Nothing makes sense, nothing is going to make sense, but everything is also going to make sense. We are in Montreal, Canada, very fitting given that, given AEW tonight, right? Oh my god. Impeccable timing. I'm just great at impeccable timing, apparently. I don't know. Either way around, I hope everyone's having a lovely week so far. I know we've been kind of slowing down a little bit with the uploads and so forth. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've been getting a little, like, you know, just tired.
Is a Tornado Tag Team match. Introducing first, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 249 pounds.
I know these episodes are a little bit longer than usual, but I'm like, it's the one before WrestleMania, and we watch all of WrestleMania. So we're going to have to brace ourselves for impact when it comes to WrestleMania. Last go around, we were able to get away with just it being like one episode and one video and stuff like that, but we might break it up into two this time around, depending on how filming goes, and then we got the draft afterwards, and it is just a whole heap of a mess, right? Right. Oh, my goodness gracious. My bad, y'all. It's been a very busy week around here, but like not in a bad busy, it's been a good busy. I was going to do a whole bunch of filming this weekend, but I don't know if y'all follow me on like either X or Threads, but either way, I was sharing about my apartment improvement projects this past week. Basically, for the past week, I've had like, okay, so I got a new desk for the home office space, which is literally just, I mean, you've seen it in the background of the reaction videos from time to time. But yeah, I got a new desk over there, and then I have decluttered probably about 80% of my closet, I would say. At the time of recording this, I have a little bit left to go, but you know, my goal is to finish up that project this week and then make my way into the kitchen and coat closet area, because I know I just have like all kinds of crap that I need to get rid of and organize and declutter and all that good stuff. So that way we get to start out the year on a fresh note. And I also got a dentist appointment scheduled, so I'm very happy about that. And a pedicure, and I've never had a pedicure before. So yeah, little nuggets of life getting sprinkled in here. But I mean, it's been a few days, and maybe we'll do a little catch-up video either this week, over the weekend, at some point in the near future, because I do want to have a little, like, end-of-year recap of just this year's shenanigans around here, because we've had a lot happen in one calendar year, and, like, I'm just tired thinking about it. I really am. But yeah, that's basically what happened. I deep cleaned my apartment and decluttered a closet slash my main like closet. So it was a lot of laundry and a lot of deep cleaning on top of that. And I did a whole bathroom refresh. It was a whole thing. So I had a lot of apartment improvement projects this weekend, and that's why I didn't film anything. It's like one of these things is not like the other.
Hagerstown, Maryland, weighing in at 230 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, LA Knight.
Alrighty. Oh, we've got the Universal Champions stuck in a tag team feud, and the tag team champions aren't even in a tag team feud. I just, don't you just love that for us? I love that for us, but I mean, they've kind of forced you to go a bunch of different weird, strange directions, right? And it's just this bizarre thing. I don't know how else to word it. But it is what it is, just like how we have Hell in a Cell matches on random Friday night SmackDowns. Again, I love this level of insanity for us. Like, this has truly gone off the rails. Alright, Omos. Speaking of Omos, what happened to Omos? I mean, I'm okay with him coming out for, like, you know, special attractions and stuff like that. I get that, but... Wikipedia has all the answers. Okay, so the last time we saw Omos on TV was at the Slim Jim Battle Royal at SummerSlam. Okay, I remember that. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss Omos on our screens. But I mean, hey, you know what? This is what MyGM is all about. Like, nothing is making sense, and yet everything somehow makes sense. Like, we have our recurring characters at this point, right? Right. But yeah, I want to make sure that we got at least one match in, because I'm kind of sitting here just like, oh my god, what the heck's going on in MyGM? That I want to give everybody at least a match before we get settled in for WrestleMania, because we're going to go over the card, we'll have a little poll to see which match you're looking forward to the most, and we'll tackle WrestleMania. Oh, okay. I was like, can we zoom out a little bit? Okay, what are the display controls again? Because I kind of forgot. Okay, use the spectator cameras. Beautiful. Oh. Oh! I gotta miss all the important stuff, right? See? We miss all the important stuff. Okay, there's Omos going after Finn. Okay, LA Knight's going after Edge in the middle of the ring. Alrighty, Finn broke up the pinfall attempt at 2. Listen, I was having a little too much fun with the cameras there, and I'm not going to apologize. We've seen, like, the new camera angle every 5 seconds, or a camera cut every 5 milliseconds. Not seconds, it's been every, like, 5 milliseconds at points. And it's just so jarring. Oh, dear God. Alright, LA Knight brought in the steel steps. I think that yawn is kind of an indication to me that I just need to finish filming for tonight. I think that is reasonable. I've only recorded one video today, and that's the thing, but that's okay. I'm working on the Christina Bennett series tonight, and I'm excited about that, because I've got an outline. I've started to write out the script, but I've got an outline. And I think that's what counts, right? Right. It's a very rough outline, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think y'all are going to enjoy it. I want to pour more energy into that, and kind of the series, too, because this is more of the pre-recorded series. And, like, honestly, MyGM and the Christina Bennett series are the two 2K23 series that just seem to be doing really well. And so I want to pour my energy and attention into those. the weekly reactions, and anything else that pops up, like The Sims. Listen, we get to have apartments in The Sims very soon. Like, we get to create and build our own apartments and be landlords and stuff. So, I kind of want to post a couple of Sims videos where I get to just build, like, apartments and crap. I hope everyone's okay with that little plan, because to be honest, what else am I really going to be doing? Well, obviously I'll be recording more MyGM, but you get the point. Edge now going in for the cover. LA Knight kicks out at 1. Again, it's like Solo Sikoa left the tag team division to go for a solo title, and now LA Knight has a solo title, and he's stuck in a tag team feud. So it makes sense, but it also makes... It doesn't make any sense, but it also makes sense, right? Right. Oh! I think Omos just hit the steps. My bad, y'all. I ordered some snacks and some waters and drinks for the weekend, and Edge tried to go for a spear at Omos, but Omos countered Edge. You'll love to see that. Omos, I don't know what he's doing. Okay, Finn just brought in the steps inside the ring and kicked LA Knight. Omos is going for it, people. That might be it for Finn. Never mind, Edge broke things up. My bad, y'all. Okay, is it just me or the blue ring ropes, they don't entirely match. I mean, they match, but they look more purpley on my end. Like, if I were to give you a screenshot of, like, what my television actually looked like, it looks a lot more purpley than blue. Okay, well, Edge just dove onto Omos on the outside of the ring. Finn going in with a huge move right there. Double stomp. Omos is busted wide open. Dividing and conquering. That seems like the strategy that we're going with here. LA Knight with a counter on Finn. Again, hopefully we don't have any injuries, but if we do, it is what it is. We have plenty of feuds to work with. And LA Knight picks up a huge win against Finn Balor and Edge with Omos after a huge BFT to close things out. This delightful match. The team we didn't know that we needed. Again, this is why I love this mode. Everything and like nothing yet everything makes sense to me. It's great. Oh, well, Finn's injured. But we got a 4.5 stars, so, I mean, that's a win, right? Oh, Finn. Okay, well, that promo happened. We have Tamara Tycross versus Indy Hartwell. Indy picks up a huge win. We're at a level 4 feud, which is great to see. We have Dakota and Shayna also at a level 4 feud. Alba versus Zoe. How's this feud going over here? Alrighty, we're at a level 4 over there. Okay, see, we're building up, people. We're building up. Level 3 feud with Ronda and Sammy. We got John Cena and Damian Priest in a random Hell in a Cell match for absolutely no reason. Because MyGM. And Damian Priest is injured, but that's okay. We had a 4-star match. And look at us just crushing it, people. Okay, so we have, like, a whole bunch of injuries, which is, you know, I mean, at least we have enough feuds to kind of cover some ground at WrestleMania, so I can't complain about that. Alrighty. SmackDown now, Damian Priest is going to be out for a little while. Sounds like Balor will be out too. 49,000 fans, 142,000 in profit. Love to see that for a total budget of 380,000. Fantastic show from SmackDown. Edge and Finn are an incredible tag team. I miss seeing McIntyre matches. Yep, he will. Don't you worry. Alrighty. Okay, everyone loved, you know, Priest and Cena. Okay. Good times, good times. Okay, 49,000 fans. Okay, WCW got 38,000 fans. So we're kicking their butt. Monday Night Raw only got 29,000 fans. NXT got 41,000 fans. We got Forged in Fire from the season challenge, which is great to see. We're at 4,189,799 fans. And we have the second best budget, which is actually surprising, to be completely honest. WrestleMania! We did it! Okay. Sure. Seriously, Edge? It's WrestleMania, Edge. You got one more week. Oh, it's one more week. We got one more week. Y'all couldn't have waited like one more week. Okay, get some rest, Edge. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. So, that's yeah. We're gonna be going to WrestleMania, people. Get excited, y'all. Get excited. Alrighty, here we go. We've got the WrestleMania card on our hands. We've got a steel cage match to open things up between Dakota Kai and Shayna Baszler for the SmackDown Women's title. Got Drew McIntyre versus Wade Barrett. We've got Tiffany Stratton versus Trish Stratus. We've got a fatal four-way to kind of combine a couple feuds here with Zoe Stark, Alba Fire, Indy Hartwell, and Tamara Ty-Cross. And in the main event, because we clearly are not paying attention to our roster, Edge is challenging LA Knight for the Universal Championship in a last man standing match, which is Edge's specialty. So there's that. I think we got a good enough card in our hands. We've got enough promos over here to kind of continue on and upward with our feuds. But I was like, okay, I want to get as many level 4 feuds as we can on the WrestleMania card itself. Again, thank you all super duper much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button to get notifications around here, and that sort of thing. Thank you all super duper much for all the love and support. We're almost 900 subscribers at the time recording this. Hopefully we'll be there by the end of the week. I'm hoping so. I don't know if we will or not, but I'm hoping so. I'm really hoping so. But it's been a wild ride. We're almost done with Season 2, so we're going to go through as much of the WrestleMania card as we can in the next episode, if not the entire show. Then we'll see the results, and then we'll go on to the draft. So that'll be an exciting time and finally get into Season 3, because I feel like we've been in Season 2 for 10 years. But either way, thanks again so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one for WrestleMania, people. Get excited! Get excited!